Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Tobias Myers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now, Brendan Donovan.
Oh.
And now 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brendan Donovan.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
That one the other way. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Yelich makes the catch, and that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, he recently got his 100th victory of his career. Got here pretty fast. I know he's excited to be in triple digits. Now it's time to work on one-on-one. Excited to see him on the mound today.
Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat. Bryce Terang. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And now the count is even. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
And now it's William Contreras. The 1-1. That one missed.
Now, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And the right-hander deals. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Terang, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Here's Yelich at the dish. Right-hander kick steals, and he walked him.
Batting fourth.
1 away, runners at first and third. Willie Adames stands in. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And another ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Yelich headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Okay.
Man at second. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Sal Frelick will hit next. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. In the air, right side. Moving under it. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
The designated hitter.
It's Gary Sanchez. Hoskins off the first with 2 away. The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now here's Jake Bauers. And a foul ball. The Brewers trying to break this one open as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. And 1-2.
Well, it stinks to be down by these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Foul ball. And a pitch. The other way, and lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Two on the way. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
This is Dylan Carlson. On the ground. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. The Brewers leading by 3 here at the top of the second. Kicks and fires. This to third. Whips it across. That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the run, throw to first. Just got him on that one.
The catcher,
wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
John King on the pitch out of the pen here. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Step off, throw to first. Yelich back in standing. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Gorman quickly to second for one. A one-pitch double play out of the pen, inning over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. In the dirt, 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Now batting Michael Ciani. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. There's the strike.
Look at that right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
At the belt and fires. And that's in the dirt.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Left-hand batter waits. That's towards center. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball. Two outs. On the ground right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. 2-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now the lefty. Hoskins pushes it foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nootbaar drop step going back, and that ball is gone. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gary Sanchez now. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To second, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bauers. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. 3-2 on the way. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The pitch. Base knock right field. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it around to third on the throwing error.
Now back, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And he deals. And a good eye there.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So man aboard, Dylan Carlson. Next up for the Cardinals. And a pitch. To first, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, down the number 2 hitter, William Contreras. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 22.
And now it's Christian Yelich. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Base hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And here it comes. Here's a high chopper. Arenado Fires to second for one. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. One run is in. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Left-hander on now, JoJo Romero.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Off the mark there. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The designated hitter, number 99.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. That one to first. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Coming home. He'll score. It's 7-1. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. And a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. That one way outside. Now 2-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Gone. And they add a couple more. It's 9-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now here is Joseph Ortiz. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Ortiz off of first with 2 away. To third, Arenado. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We played 4. It's the Brewers 9 and the Cardinals 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby getting ready to go. Number 49, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The line to kick the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Ciani. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The Brewers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Righty to the plate, and they'll do it again. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1 on the Hoskins. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So the batting order turns over. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And another ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, William Contreras. The 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
The batter.
Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Fly ball center field. Win. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Digging in, Willie Adames. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side, Gorman. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Aaron Ashby.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The count 2-1. And another ball. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground right side. To Adames. That's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Alec Burleson. And another ball. Arenado, the runner at second with 1 away. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
So up next, Nolan Gorman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runners at the corners, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw into third. In there safely.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So they're at the corners now. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the grab. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Here's a 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Bounce to third. And foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Cardinals 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 62.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and throwing. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Righty delivers. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out there to center. Ciani drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 49.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Pedro.
The 1-1.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a foul ball. Now all even up. And that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Michael Ciani. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's a 2-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him. So that one has to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. That's to third. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And the right-hander deals. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch. And another ball. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hard ground ball, base knock. One run is in. Now a long throw home. He's in there. It's now 9-4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The new pitcher in the game, Elvis Peguero.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now Nolan Arenado. And another ball. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Get out of town. He shoots one out to right. His 9th homer of the year. It's 9-7. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Alec Burleson now at the plate. And that one clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Nolan.
Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. That's out number 2.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he deals. Got it. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 9-7 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jake Bauers digs in now.
The right fielder, Jake Bauers.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got it by him for the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
The batter, the second
This is
baseman,
Bryce Terang. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 9 and the Cardinals 7. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Obi Milner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball to strike. In the air, right side of the infield. Terang under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. At the plate, Pedro Pajes. And now the lefty. And it's strike 2.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. Tying run at the plate. That one lifted to left. Yelich on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. The tying run at the plate. And another ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Yelich hauls it in to end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And it is 2-1. Helsley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Right-handed reliever. Gets him to chase after that one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, the stuff is just too good to fail.
And it drops in.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
And here is Christian Yelich. Left-hand batter waits.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Good job to fight that one off. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanni Gallegos preparing to come on if needed. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly, First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third
That's
baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Helsley. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2-2 now. Looked like it was a little bit up.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Contreras, the lead runner, out at second. Yelich at first with no outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals, and that'll load the bases. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Kicks and deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Two down. Freeland tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
The designated hitter, number
and Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Sanchez.
All loaded up as we play game one of this 4-game series. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
The 2-2 to the right side. Base hit. One run is in. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. Here comes a pitch.
Oh! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here is Joseph Ortiz. Here's a 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And fires in a fastball at 95. The pitch. And right back to the mound. The throw to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals 7. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Joel Payamps. And now, Lars Nootbaar.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lars.
The wind and the pitch. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So a man aboard, Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1 is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Oliver Marmol calling for a pinch hitter here. Paul Goldschmidt, pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. Chop to the right side. Terrain. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one. Myers with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.